The Timberwolves look to take charge here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline.
Yay, 2K19, career all day, career. I'm trying to make my player get up to at least 80.
Of the basketball world for a minute.
80.
I remember seeing for the first time and just wondering, who is this kid?
Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on, Timberwolves.
So fun to watch. Younger players.
My players suck right now. You're always coming out with D's and shit for the game. Come on.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Inside, it's the talented pair of Millsap and Jokic. Murray and Harris.
Let's go. I got my assist. I got my assist.
Count that one.
Just very good offensive execution. Couldn't have asked for a better shot.
Oh, I forgot. I just bought my shit.
Knocked loose.
Boy, here's the daggone Gatorade and all that stuff. Sad 2K Mickey Ball and shit.
Here's Porter. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Towns,
oh my God. Go ahead and dock my damn score. Go ahead and dock it. Go ahead and dock my damn score, man.
Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. Murray outside. Jokic sets the screen from Murray.
Dang, Towns doing
on the three off target.
Shit.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's Easy Breezy.
Yeah, I take that draw foul.
Against Memphis.
Yes, it is.
The line for him here.
Not the best statistic for him
in
terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers. And
hey, how you doing? Appreciate it.
And capitalizing.
So both teams making some changes here.
If you're new, hit that sub for me. Appreciate you.
Second free throw, no good.
I wasn't supposed to start till 7 though, but I went on and started early.
No good on the three.
Trying to get my man up, my player up. Oh, they blocking everything. They blocking everything.
They get it back. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Washington. They're gaining on some of the
I'm probably going to waste all my day on energy on this game.
And when I look at the Timberwolves,
2K wants you to buy all your energy and shit.
Those preseason predictions.
Your boost and all that stuff.
They're getting help from some unlikely sources.
Wiles with a wide open look. That one wide left. Timberwolves leading by
Let's go,
6.
Breeze. Fast break.
The shot's good from Easy Breezy.
And a good example there of why
fast break
to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you
I'm trying to stock my player up with his overall.
Look as you can really get.
Wiles inside, working on Tolliver. Wiles no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and
wow,
has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And here is Murray. He had 13 points in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Plumlee with a screen on Rose. Off the screen.
Oh, man.
Lays it up off the glass.
And their post play has
been
really solid.
Get that
right off the bat.
Oh, come on, Dirk. You should know where to pass the ball at. You're going to pass it to me now. It ain't open. Shit.
Here's Easy Breezy, covered by Beasley.
Can't stand this team, John.
Over in the corner, Rose, just 4 to shoot.
Let's go, Breeze.
Breezy, and that one is
Breeze, get the putback, the rebound, and the putback.
Easy Breezy's got 5 now. The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one following a loss to the Grizzlies. Miles with the screen. Vernon Gomez kicks it easily.
Goodness, goodness.
Off target from 3-point
Dude, pass the damn ball.
Management, this is where they can get
waiting on.
And Kevin, every
shit, waited all damn late.
No good from Easy Breeze. The Nuggets trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
They've had a tough time taking the lid off. And that's exactly what he's looking for. draining the triple.
I don't understand why these players don't know how to pass the ball.
Zhang, a screen. Easy breezy passes to Tolliver.
Wow. Come on, man.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Yeah, you
come on, man.
Steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
15 seconds left to play in the first. 5 on the clock. Here's easy breezy. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Yeah, good interior there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defense.
Yeah, Breeze got the last
back with you shortly.
rebound of that quarter. Come on.
The 5'9" Isaiah Thomas has made a career out of proof.
Ever since I was a little boy, I always...
Well, no question about it, Greg. Isaiah Thomas still plays with something to prove.
Definitely what drives him. I mean, hungry to show that he's a top player regardless of size.
And the first
come on, man.
Second about ready to get underway. And before we move on,
go ahead and dock my score.
About what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves.
Do more docking and ain't knowing anyway.
Their work on the glass has been the difference.
Well, they are pounding away on the backboards. Every time that ball goes up, they are ready to go after it.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Plumlee out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Murray. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward position. Here's Thomas.
Wow.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, Isaiah Thomas met with a lot of teams in free agency before deciding on the Nuggets. And it just wasn't a great market for IT after coming off such a rough season.
They came back. They're coming back. My God, come on.
To show he could still be an impact player. And it's been a tough past season and a half for Isaiah Thomas. Traded from Boston to Cleveland and then once again traded to the Lakers. Rare to see a guy traded
why you ain't go up, man? Give me that damn
assist. MVP caliber performance like he had
y'all scared to
back
shoot.
in 2017.
Jones from outside. Beasley with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 3. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker.
Here we go.
He does
Come
have
on.
a
What the hell?
approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, DA.
Come on, dude. I wasn't even reaching in the damn thing. 2K some shit. I wasn't even reaching in there, man. 2K some fucking shit, man. It's my last year buying this shit. I'm gonna stick with live.
And so here's Denver.
Shit,
9-point game.
I wasn't even reaching in. I was just covering his ass.
Murray kicks to Hernan Gomez.
Just like this. Just covering him.
Lyles with the screen. For 3, Murray. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Come on, Rose. Shoot it. Shoot
it.
God damn. What are you waiting on, dude? My God, this team is some shit.
This time around.
Just go up. I'm not even gonna cover you no more, man. Look at this shit. See? You don't even pass. Watch you pass it to me. Watch you. I wish I'd have got picked up by the Wizards, man. My team.
Now the pass to easy breezy.
Shit, some bullshit, Joe.
Double digits on that bucket.
This game is some
Easy
shit.
Breezy's got 7 points.
Maybe want to go back and play my 18.
Just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
Lyles passes to Murray.
He was.
He kicks it to Plumlee. Beasley with a clean.
He took that shit right out my hand. Come on, dude. We on the same team.
For them on both the scoreboard
We on the same damn team.
The backboard thus far.
Rose passes to easy breezy.
Shit.
And he
Big
converts the
fuck
left.
asses,
He's got
man.
9.
Kevin,
Some
the vision
crazy
by Rose,
shit.
right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Rose against Murray. Kicks it to Plumlee. Murray right side.
Dude, what are you waiting on? That, are you serious?
Shot and game
That's
separated by 5. Rose passes
dude,
to
man, the fast break is called a fast break. You pass the ball to the person that's down in the paint, dude. Stupid shit, man.
And it's sent back by Plumlee.
I want to trade.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez.
Get out of my way.
And another miss by Denver.
Damn it.
The D
This
slow to
shit.
rotate, and he misses out on an easy chance from mid-range.
This is man.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
Somebody failed or something. I'm tired of watching Jay Murray punish us coming off those screens. I'm tired of the damn teammates don't know how to pass the damn ball on the fast break.
Team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
By
Group
19.
substitution now for Minnesota. Jang, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Tolliver comes in for Taj Gibson. Easy Breezy's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Rose in for Teague. Big group substitution here for
Wow,
Denver.
look at that illegal screen.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic.
Look at that
Trey
illegal
Lyles
screen.
comes in for Paul Millsap. Juan Hernan Gomez, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Jamal Murray in for Harris. We've got Easy
Oh, you gonna
Breezy.
pass me the ball for
Anthony
what,
Tolliver
dude?
out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Rose. And it's Jang in at the center. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Easy Breezy passes to Rose.
Screen, come on. Screen, go ahead. Cool, thank you. Thank you. And I got a C fucking minus. You kidding me?
Rose has got 5 now.
I think the one constant with Tom Thibodeau
Grading
is you can
system some
always
shit.
hear
Good game,
his
some
voice
shit.
the entire game. Doesn't matter if you're up 20 or down 20, you will hear Tom Thibodeau on the sideline.
Denver passing it around. Passes it to Lyles.
Wow.
Here's Murray.
Good, Tolliver, shoot it. Oh my God, are you
Leave an area
serious?
of the floor totally
Come on,
unprotected,
man.
and he lets it go to waste.
Why you couldn't shoot it when I gave it to you?
It's good from long
And
range.
you need assist, dude.
Tolliver's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Nuggets trail by 21. Thomas kicks
I'm
to
following you.
Lyles.
I am following you.
He dishes it to Murray.
I can't afford to get no more fouls. They call it no fouls when I ain't doing no fouls for real.
He's got 10.
Can't let Murray get comfortable with that shot. His stroke is just as pure as it gets.
Wiggins with it, out guarded by Murray.
Oh, he got that.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the layup, and 2 shots coming up.
Andrew Wiggins, the #1 overall pick back in 14. Great bloodlines, the son of pro athletes. The game just seems to come easy to him.
I think Wiggins will always be remembered in that monster trade for Kevin Love a while ago. You don't see many trades like that in the NBA.
Porter's checked in for Juan Hernan Gomez.
Wow, come
And
on.
the call will go against Anthony Tolliver. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Isaiah
The
Thomas.
game comes so easy to Wiggins, but some say he needs to be more assertive, more aggressive. Do you see that?
I mean, high expectations for a player that was taken first overall. The length and athleticism should enable him to impact the game in so many ways, but you know, his motor doesn't always rev high enough.
I'll take that.
Easy Breezy, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting
Oh,
2.
shit.
And the
Come
foul
on,
called on the
man.
Denver Nuggets. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Look at that
Towns,
shit.
he's checked in for Anthony Tolliver. So he comes up
Oh,
empty,
my
missing
gosh.
the 6'11" Mason Plumlee out of Duke, Greg. He's got a live body.
Very athletic, Kevin. And his mobility enables him to defend smaller players on the perimeter. Offensively, he is a threat to finish at the rim.
The kick out to Porter. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Just not much
Good
success.
fast break,
when it comes to
Breeze.
shooting.
Count the basket.
I don't think the
About
pass could be
time they
better
passed the
played, so
ball,
that's a
right?
great assist.
Got a C minus.
Looking
This is
at Denver,
grading
they got their
shit.
last win against Milwaukee. Outside Thomas.
Come on, Isaiah, do something with the ball.
Plumlee sets the pick for Thomas. From deep three-point range, no good trying to beat the buzzer. And so it's Minnesota sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, GA, you know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And Denver will start the fourth quarter.
Good, Rose.
Murray out there with Isaiah
Yeah,
Thomas.
Rose, what are you waiting on?
It's Plumlee. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot.
Good shot, Towns.
Wide open.
I did not know you had it in you.
Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 4th assist in this one. Thomas kicks to Porter. Probably no surprise, Doris. Fans would rather watch shots being hit from the field over free throws. So should the league do anything to perhaps cut down on trips to the free throw line?
You know what, Kevin? I don't know that I
shots.
think there need to be fewer trips to the charity stripe. I don't like the hack-up player strategy, and I think that we've taken a good first step toward correcting that particular issue. But right now, I like the way the game is played in terms of officiating. My only objection to the way the game is officiated is take away those intentional fouls that are prohibiting fast break basketball.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Denver. Gary Harris comes in for Isaiah Thomas. The offensive rebound. Lyles.
Time.
The Timberwolves shooting 49%.
Where the foul at? Where the foul at? You call it easy on us, though.
Easy breezy.
Guess I got a D on that shit, right?
Start the fourth quarter.
They dock your ass for everything on here.
Porter passes to Millsap to the left side.
Don't want to give you the grade. They don't want to up your grade.
Porter with the screen for Murray.
Offensive breakdown, dude. I was falling ass the whole time.
He's got 5 made on 5 of 9
Yeah,
shooting.
take the ball, man.
And the D has no answer for Murray. Just absolutely ferocious.
Go up, Ty. What the fuck? He's scared of, man. Damn.
Wiggins against Porter. They set
Screaming in for 2 days, dude.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Wiggins. Another miss by Minnesota.
Now, great look on that. Just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now. Boy,
dude, what the
casual on the layup. Temporary loss of focus. Not good.
Here's Rose. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Nuggets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Bucket is good.
Yeah, the D has not been able
to dude, I don't even want the ball.
Paint at that end of the floor.
Y'all pissing me off. Why you passing to me?
There's the pass to
Shit, I ain't even open.
Out left to the wing.
No, mid-range shooter.
Doris, we see the expensive vets bought out of their contracts. Often they sign for a cheap price for a true contender, and that affects parity among hosts.
I hate this team, man. I really hate this team. Oh my gosh. I want to go with my Wizards, man.
But don't let the frame fool you. The game is on point. Isaiah Thomas inside, no problem.
It's good. And that's 13 points for easy.
I'm surprised that fell in. 2K. And look, my grade still ain't go up. Come on.
158 left to play in the final quarter.
It's the worst grading system in 2K ever that I've been playing since I've been playing this.
Murray kicks to Thomas.
Oh, I gotta cover my man Thomas.
14 feet away.
That's my man Thomas, man.
This to me is one area where Isaiah Thomas is so effective. This guy is accurate and confident in the mid-range.
Back to Butler. Down low. Here's easy.
Man, I gotta make the damn free throws.
He draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And last summer, Minnesota's front office saying, Doris, they would like the Wolves to lean more on their bench.
It would be nice for Coach Tom Thibodeau to have the luxury of guys.
Can I get my B?
Bench that he can
Still
trust.
a C minus. This sound
Oh
man.
And then trust them to perform.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Juan Hernan-Gomez, he's checked in for Jokic. Porter comes in for Harris.
Oh, he got that jet back. He got that jump back. He got his own rebound.
Good by Porter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Timberwolves.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game
wow,
is the free throw shooting,
up,
which they did a much better
what the
job at.
Get off me, dude. You're trying to give me a violation like shit.
Plus, and oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
Good shot.
So
damn, good shot, Jones.
11 wins on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And something we've come to almost
I ain't trying to use all my turbo. I'm not trying to use all my turbo.
Overall great performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Thomas, good.
And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Right. Frustrating for sure, Greg. I don't think they'll be able to mount a comeback at this point.
Why you pass it back, you dump? Shoot the ball, Gibson.
Right side Gibson to the inside.
Damn, this bitch ain't want to shoot the ball, dude.
No good.
You scared of? Shit.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, a former 5-star recruit. We know about the talent level with Porter, but he's also a mature, hard-working guy.
And he's good on the second.
You're a bum. Gibson a fucking bum, yo.
Jones, the pass to Easy Breezy.
This shit don't fall for shit. Dock my ass. Go ahead and dock it. Go ahead and dock it. Dock from a what I got, a D.
There was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that
I think I'm gonna go back and play my 18.
The energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Berg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
It ain't show up yet. $280. But all right. C minus. C minus. Batman TV. Next game. Going to the next game. The pregame show. Pregame show.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. And Brooklyn is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Nets will be going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. For the Timberwolves, a lot of teams would be happy to be sitting 4th in the Western Conference at this stage of the season, but for this team, it could be considered a regression. And for Karl Anthony Towns, just last season, GMs voted him the player they'd most like to build a team around Shaq, I can't think of higher praise than that.
That's because Big Cats is a perfect example of the modern-day center. Can do it all, Ernie, on both ends of the floor.
All right, come on.
I like his game.
I agree. He's a terrific scorer.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Is it dark? Let's go. Ugh. Whatever. They are booing today, but they are booing today. I don't hear no. All right, Breeze got a little jumper when he dude, we gonna come on, man. We trying to practice. Man, he had to shoot the same time I shot. There we go. Indy, shoot around. Come on. Let's go.
It's the Timberwolves, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference.
Brooklyn Nets.
Great story, David. Thank you.
New York, New
York. The full
York.
bulk of the NBA season still ahead of us. What can players do to prepare themselves physically and mentally for this long season?
I think you've got to try to find...
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Towns. Tolliver comes in for Taj Gibson. Easy Breezy's checked in for
Use a good
Wiggins.
screen, dude. Why you
Rose
up?
for Jeff T. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Butler is the 3 with Tolliver at the 4. Derrick Rose is out there with Easy Breezy, and it's Jang in at
Go
7.
up.
Good.
That's what I want to assist.
Post move to get the 2 points.
Like to start off with the
Tolliver's got his
assist.
first points in this one.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game,
Good defense.
The defense did not do a good job guarding that one, Kevin. Don't know how he missed that layup.
Here's Butler, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And over the last 5 seasons, Jimmy Butler had one of the top minutes per game loads of any player in the league. Clark, do you think that had anything to do with his knee injury in February of 2018?
Really hard to say, Kevin. I mean, meniscus issues can result from overuse, but we're not sure if that was the case with Jimmy. Tibbs has always played his best players big minutes, and Jimmy Butler was one of his best players. So we see a lot of franchises, though, taking a bit of a different tack in terms of minutes played for their star players, trying to massage and manage those a little better because of the concern.
Oh my gosh.
And Carroll gets it to go.
I think that was gonna fall in.
The 3 ball is something that has grown for Carroll. Where he has the green light to take these shots has helped.
The Timberwolves.
Oh, come on.
No
Are you serious? Come on.
That's trailed by 11.
That's some bull.
Here's Napier.
That's some bull.
That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Minnesota's gone 4 assists.
I think I'm going back to
early
my 18.
Jang, a screen. 1:36 left to play here in the first. Here's Easy Breezy. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Defensively, they've got to pick
I'm
up
pissed
the
off I
intensity.
spent my money
Hard
in this
to
game,
win,
though.
surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to
really
turn
pissed
up
off.
the dial
Get this money
on
in
the
this game.
intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Davis, the pass to Carroll. There's the pick. Here's Dinwiddie. Allen kicks to Nick.
Get back.
And the pass to Dinwiddie. They grab their own miss. Allen. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Here's Nunley. Carroll covering.
Why you gonna pass me?
Pass to Easy Breezy.
No, I don't have no jump
Just
shot.
5 on the clock. And that one is hammered home.
I ain't got no jump shot.
Coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Tone
I mean, I got the
grabbing this one by the throat early on.
The stats for it, but shit, it ain't working.
Here's Carroll. And the Nets miss again.
Well
executed. Now you won't pass
Great
it.
rhythm. You've got to
Thank you, though. I appreciate that.
Agree with
Damn.
you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
Here's Dinwiddie. And that one
Shoot
is
it, Rose. Ooh, almost. Almost.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 13. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
30 minutes left on this. I'm just blowing. I spend my money in this game.
Worker on the floor and off the court is.
I worked extremely hard.
A boombox aquarium, huh?
I see why people pay $99 for this game so they can get all the VCs. Because the only way you're going to score or get the game working the way you want is to pay for the fucking VCs, 95 plus overall.
And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves.
Pass the ball, dude. Why you ain't pass the ball, man? I'm talking about you, dude that was in the paint. Don't, man, I knew he was gonna move. I knew he was gonna move. I knew he was gonna move. I was ready to pass it to him. That would have been a turnover on me. That would have been a turnover on me. God damn, dude. What the hell was that?
Then it's Jones. And it's Nunley in at the 3. To the paint. Here's Napier. It's hauled in by Tolliver. Minnesota leading by 13. Well, it's been a long time coming for Nets fans, but starting this offseason, Brooklyn will actually own their own draft pick.
I hope for all Nets fans, they can avoid this situation for a long time.
Now, here's Napier. He's tightly guarded. Here's Dinwiddie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
What? Come on, Jones. What you? Why you gonna pass? Man, these are dumbasses. I don't understand these people, man.
Well, you take a look at
I'm gonna try to shoot a mid-range shot, and I know it ain't gonna work.
That's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage, and as a result, they've got a big lead.
I knew that wasn't gonna work.
My
mid-range shot is not what. It ain't 99 like they want it to be. And I ain't spending money on damn VCs. I'm not.
Napier with it. Jones covering. Screen by Fareed. Carroll passes to Napier. Fareed, a screen on
Hey,
Jones.
want to rebound on that
It's
shit.
good from long range. Napier's got 5 points so far.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Well, last season, the Wolves ended a 14-year playoff drought. It was the longest in the association. And they did it in dramatic fashion. A winner-take-all overtime victory in the final game of the season against the Nuggets.
Now I'm just going to be live streaming. Live. EA Live, yo.
Jones drives in. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Here's Towns.
Oh, man.
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Pass to LeVert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And at the regular season,
come on, dude. Wiggins, get the ball.
The postseason showed us just how far they've got to go.
That's right. That's exactly right, Kevin. A win in the first round, just one win. The Rockets were a hard matchup for them, but there's a big difference between being a playoff team and a title contending team.
Towns trying to get open, sinks it in the shot from Easy Breezy. Easy Breezy's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg. They've
Good
allowed
job.
From point blank
Thank
range.
you.
Can't happen.
Because I ain't trying to get no damn fouls, dude.
Three-pointer.
Oh, damn. He knocked that joint. He popped it right back to him.
5 points in the game.
Volleyball shit.
And that's just flat out hustle from Carroll, showing how much he wants the rebound.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Outside, Jones, down low. And there's the basket on the shot from Easy Breezy.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Fareed dishes to Russell.
Oh, wow.
And the rejection by Town.
Oh, man.
Timing on the block there.
Come on, man. Towns, you get the ball and then you go step out of bounds, man. Come
really
on.
almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jones.
Come on with that screen, dude.
Nets trail by 12. Outside, Russell.
I ain't getting no foul because they docked my score.
Back to Fareed. Nets passing it around. Screen by Fareed. With the teardrop. And the layup is good. LeVert's got 4 points in the quarter.
And LeVert is always aggressive. I like that mindset of his, especially in how he drives to the rim playing downhill. Goes there with a lot of speed.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I wanted you to do, man.
It down low.
That's what I wanted you to do.
And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Fareed the pass to LeVert. There's the screen. Over Wiggins.
Damn, I thought I had the damn
but he misses. Timberwolves leading by 12.
You know, Karis LeVert came into the league as a scoring wing, but has changed into a playmaker. I mean, he developed into a primary ball handler out of necessity, and it's a role he's thrived in. He attacks the defense and can finish at the rim himself.
God,
fine teammate.
Oh.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you
I ain't
very
even
much.
into this game, bro. I'm not even
easy
into
trouble.
this
When
game.
he's in the paint, he's looking to score, which is what you should do.
I'm gonna go right back to
attacking, confident
18.
mindset.
Right after I leave this. Right after I leave this string, I'm going to 18. CK 18.
Great offense sometimes overcomes
I
great
sure am.
defense. The fadeaway jumper, an example of one of the
Pissed
more
off I spent money on
unstoppable
this
shots
game.
players make.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, you think of guys like Dirk Nowitzki, LeBron.
And so
Halftime.
the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Come on, let's get the game going.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And
This
we'll
my
be back
name,
for the
make an
third
hour
quarter
string.
basketball.
I'm done with this shit.
Well, it's been a one-sided
Come on.
affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time. Some changes for Brooklyn. Damari Carroll's checked in for Allen. And Spencer Dinwiddie's up. In for LeVert. Easy Breezy's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the free throw, no good.
Well, I tell you what, if you're a fan of the Nets, you've got to like the job the front office has done. When they took over the team, it was stuck in a quagmire of losing. Now the fans have some hope as they're building towards success.
I don't want no damn foul.
With Hollis Jefferson at the 4.
They're ready to call a foul on us. Quick as shit.
And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Easy breezy passes to Towns. Here's Easy Breezy.
Damn, I ain't falling.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on D'Angelo Russell. And for this Brooklyn front office, they've done a good job with what they started with.
Yeah, and even though they've taken nice small steps forward every season, complacency has to be stiff-armed and held back. The GM wants to preach impatience and doesn't want the team to feel full or satisfied.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Davis is checked in. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
I can't find an excuse for letting Dinwiddie get this positioning inside. I mean, once he has it, you're toast.
Gibson with the screen on Russell.
Come on, man. You got to be kidding me. That joke's not falling, dude. Y'all got to be kidding me, Joe.
Carroll kicks to Dinwiddie.
Got to be kidding me.
It's the front of the rim and
Some
out.
bullshit.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's
Some
got
bullshit.
to be better.
That shouldn't even fail.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain neutral position.
2K19 some shit.
Something of a quirky character has a ritual whenever
Wasting my
he's at a
damn
grocery
money in this
store
damn game.
of paying the person's bill behind it. Doesn't care if it's 99 cents or 2,000.
Jang, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Damn, not spending $100 on the damn VCs to make the player work. Fuck that.
His 3-pointers off the mark.
Towns, man, I hate you, man. Why you passing now? Get your ass over.
In the locker room, much to his teammates' chagrin.
Now you go up there.
In the offseason,
Thank you.
riding around in a van with a baby on board sticker, even though he's single with no kids. Remove the rearview mirror as a symbolic reminder to never look back. This guy's special.
Dinwiddie kicks to Russell. Screen by Fareed. It's Russell with the drive. Can't hit from 12.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, they're passing to Easy Breezy. Right side Towns.
Oh, dang. Oh, shit.
Gets the whistle.
He got smacked. He got
up.
smacked.
And you think about the game of Karl Anthony Towns, the versatility club. The versatility just leaps out at you.
Well, he's a man of his times, Kevin, when you talk about his game. I mean, that's where the game is now. And that's always been his ambition, to be as complete a player as possible. And at his size, he shoots it deep. He can post you up. And as he gets better as a passer, he's going to be harder to guard.
Shabazz Napier's checked in for Russell. And a change for the Timberwolves.
Got it back. Shit.
Carroll against Rose.
Shit.
Pass to Dinwiddie. And it falls over the rim
So
and in.
I leave his ass.
Timberwolves leading by 20. Rose passes to Easy Breezy.
They credit me for that turnover and not even pass the ball.
Dinwiddie kicks to Carroll and stolen by Jang. Here's the break. Here's Easy Breezy. Lays it up off the glass. Easy Breezy's got 4 points. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Minnesota. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Davis sets a screen.
Are you serious? Defensive breakdown, dude. I was on that damn ball, yo.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Rose passes to Easy Breezy. He used that pick to get in close.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
I think he's trying to put this one away, quite honestly. I mean, feels like he can lay it up against any type of defense, and he can.
Fareed dishes to Carroll. To the wing on the left. Here's Dinwiddie, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Timberwolves leading by 20. Rose passes to Easy Breezy. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to Dallas. It's Carroll on the wing. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Allen's checked in for Kenneth Fareed. There's a minute left in the third quarter. Carroll with it. 5 points in the game. 4 on the clock. From deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Jang's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Easy Breezy, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Back to Napier. Kicks it to Carroll. Lets it go from the wing, and he overshot that one, missing. Here's Nunley. Carroll covering. No good from Easy Breezy.
Ah, oh yes.
But he recovers it.
I got the black. Yes, 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 yes.
Finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone.
Come on, let's finish this. Busted in this game.
And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Defensively, make sure we're all game.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the Nets. The Timberwolves also changing it up.
I gotta see. I got 20 points and gotta see, y'all.
And Derrick Rose's
I got 20 points and gotta see.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited.
I got a fucking C. Got 20 damn points.
What is turning out to be a monster
3
win
assists,
here
1 block.
for Minnesota.
This was a team performance.
Come on, Derrick Rose. Man, damn.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And that's going to do it for the season series between these two teams. It's clear who had the better game plan and better execution, and that's why they'll finish up 2-0 against Brooklyn.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Anthony Tolliver out there with Jang. Then there's Easy Breezy. Then it's Rose, and it's Nunley in at the 3 slot. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Fareed's checked in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, and Harris subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here's Easy Breezy, and he gets it
22 points and what? A C. Come on, Joe.
On display as they try to put this one on ice.
And, you know, this is what's needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out.
Russell kicks to Harris. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The pass to Allen. It's
all right,
by
let me see. I got it sewed up.
Timeout. They're up by 23. 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, this is a timeout maybe just so they can.
All right, let's see to show my points here. Come on.
They're really just being conservative, making sure they don't make any last-minute mistakes, I guess. I mean, I have no idea. No idea.
And now let's present our Jordan player of the
game.
I'll
get Jordan player of the game.
Breezy.
How the hell I get Jordan player of the game?
Hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought.
And I got a damn C.
Has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots
and also
This wasn't gonna work.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him.
All right.
They were riding him hard.
That's
all
it.
night, and he ate
That's
up.
it for
Sometimes
this
it's like
game.
being the villain, I guess.
No.
So it's the
I'll
Timberwolves taking care of
play
business
another
here.
game.
To come into an
No, I'm
opponent's
not gonna play
building
another
and
game.
dominate
Not
the way
not
they
2K.
did tonight
Not
says, I
2K.
think, really
Not
awful
2K.
lot about this team.
Not 2K.
I
Not
guess
2K.
they don't need
Let me back in an hour, y'all. Peace out. Much love.
Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight.
I don't be into playing this game. My energy is like when I play live, then you see the real me come out. Then you see the real me come out.